I just got this in the mail this weekend. So this is what I'm wearing right now. It's like a necklace. I'm a pretty woman. Oh, excuse me, I'm a pretty woman. I like to wear a necklace. So I gotta disconnect these cables so that I could drive this thing well across the road, it looks like. I think that's how it goes on there. These rusty old things. I just got done harrowing this field, which is good because it's the last little bit of harrowing I had to do. And then I'll be headed to my Vector this afternoon. It's too windy to spray today. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to spray anyway. So this is my tractor for the next 5 minutes. So I just drive forward, and then this thing hopefully trails. Looks like it's doing it. Hey. All right, so it's kind of following me. There's no one coming. I'll pull out on the road, way out in the middle of the road. Bounced a little bit off itself. I didn't like that. You can watch this thing as I turn. Is it's like stuck to itself? I mean, it looks like it's stuck to itself. So I gotta go in here to this driveway. And just go down here. Just gonna unhook this on this flat right here. So it doesn't roll anywhere or go anywhere. Choose a nice flat place. And get out. Let's see if we can disconnect this thing. Oh, well, there's a jack right there. Yeah, so it kind of bound up over itself a little bit, but we're gonna say that it's fine. And that's somewhat normal. There's only one jack, and it's over there. And for the life of me, I don't know where it hooks up to this thing at. No way I can hook it back here like that. No, that goes to something. So evidently, Josh says that this is where you jack it up from. So I've never seen such a thing. But I guess it's got negative tongue weight, which means it wants to tip over backwards. So you put this down. And I imagine you put this down and it lifts it up. I don't know. Sounds like an alarm. So that's lifting up that tire. That ain't lifting up anything else. Why do I have this feeling it's not gonna go do that? Okay, so that's touching the ground. So he said if I just drive away from it, it will just stay up. Well, that's a great theory. Boom. Boom. I'll put these up here, like it will stay. And then I'm gonna drive forward, and it's gonna stay up. We'll see. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, this thing is not exactly ideal for this, but we're doing it anyway. So stay upright, camera. There. Sure. Who knows? Well, he was right. It did stay up. That's good. Got that levitating tongue. Yeah, so I am disconnected from it. Nothing holding that tongue up. So when you get done unhooking, always put the pin back in. It will get lost if you leave it over here. It will fall out. And then shut these. So these covers are for. Shut these so the dirt doesn't fill them. So many times I got to a tractor and those things are open and full of dirt. So we're good. I don't need a flagger. That just made me think of something. I had to grease this freaking thing. Hey, it's Randy. I kind of wanted to grease it though. I haven't greased it. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, good. So I'll be in the shop.
Okay. Thank you. I don't think we need to grease those. No. But we do need to grease these. Crazy wheel honkers. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't even click onto this thing. It's so old. Some grease actually went in that. That was surprising. I would think there'd be a grease zerk on this. There's not. It's kind of limited on grease zerks in this thing. There's like legit like 4 of them. Besides the tires, I don't grease people's tires. Oh, they get mad at me. So you can easily over grease a wheel bearing. It's hard to turn because those are ungreasable bearings. By ungreasable, I mean they're greasable, but they've turned ungreasable in their age. We got greasing in Dirt Works. So this is Harvey Shaw Road. I'm about to turn on Horsch Shaw Road, which is different, something different. Jeez Louise. Annoying sound. Just gonna have to go ahead and get away from that sound. Yeah. So now I do believe I'm hooked up. Check and see if this handle right here has been charged in. It has been, it's in now. I'm headed right now to go spray. Well, I'm not spraying today, but I'm headed to the field and I'm gonna spray with Roundup. It's 40-mile-an-hour gusts today. You can only spray between 12 miles an hour. So legally you can spray between 0 and 12 miles an hour. Today it's not legal, not one little bit. So I cleaned off my Vector, washed the booms, because I was applying paraquat, which is highly corrosive to aluminum. But I'm headed down, this is Ronan? Yeah, I do believe this is Ronan. And I'll be coming up on the padded up here and I'll take a right, head towards Dayton. But I'm spraying, first I'm gonna spray some Roundup on a couple fields, and then I'm going to go and spray Anthem Flex and Roundup behind our seating. So you guys are going to see where it's been seated, but you won't get to see the people seating unless I go tomorrow and get some video of them seating. Might not be a bad idea. They got 2 tractor seating, so I get some pretty good shots, I'm sure. And they're pulling the same kind of drills we've got. The only difference is we have coulters. Coulters like are a disc in front of the shank that cut up the plant matter. So if you got a lot of vines and stuff like that, they will cut them up, and then you can seed through them a lot easier. Or long stubble, it will cut long stubble so you can seed through it easier. But they don't have that on their machines. That stop right there. I stopped fully, came to a complete stop. I looked both ways, and then I made sure, and then I went. I didn't just blow that stop sign at 20 miles an hour. I'm hitting trees. So even if there is a car behind me, I don't care. I'm staying in this lane. I'm not trying to get over there next to these cars because said it once, said it 100 times. These cars will open. The doors will open. I'm about to get a 60-mile-an-hour zone. The 60 miles an hour, that's a little bit much. I won't be able to do that speed limit. Well, there's somebody walking down the road up here, like you do. There's so many other places for this little kid to be walking. Whose little kid is that? He just put his hands up because I honked. He gave me the old, you should honk, and then I honked, and then he put his hands up. It says right here, I'm doing 50. And I am catching this guy. I'm definitely doing 50. I'm doing 55. So I'm going to slow down. Because that was fun, wasn't it? 50 miles an hour with quite the headwind. This is one of those bridges that's only big enough for me. Going to the field. This one I gotta switch. So he just turned. He didn't switch nozzles anymore. Spin this. That's good. Okay, so I just hooked my phone up to this chest mount. Let's see how it does. The GoPro's dead. And I gotta go up here and check for wind. I'm seeing already seen a problem with the wind down here. But who's to say up there? So we're gonna go up there. So there, just went into third gear because I don't have to set it. I don't have it set in the right mode. I'll set it right here to second. I put it in second, then I hit mode. Then it says second hold, two hold, then I hold it. So this is our canola stubble. This is where I cut canola that one night. This canola is still kind of alive. I'm seeing 7 miles an hour, that's not bad. 7, 10, 7. I'd be good. It's not going down though, this one. That boom is just not going low enough. Normally it wouldn't be like that, so I'm gonna lift up in the back, higher than normal. Let's see if it goes down. I just want to see that go down. It can go down, but yeah, it's that it's too high behind me. This canola's just high. What? What? Did not know where we're going? Okay, so that's all a big mistake right there. For some reason, I have my forward direction going the wrong way, and then my antenna's kicking in and out. And my navigation keeps going bad. I think maybe I knocked off my antenna going through Dayton and all their low trees. Oh, I'm hitting trees. think it's a real possibility that I knocked off my antenna because it keeps going 10 satellites, 8 satellites, 7 satellites. 7 satellites isn't enough. That's why it goes red. I think it's like 18 ideally. So, park. Yep. And there's the culprit right there. See this antenna? So this is the magnetic area here. Hop back in the cab. That's never happened before, but I remember hitting those trees yesterday. So now I'm looking, and the winds just hit 20 miles an hour almost. So I can't even spray. So that was fun. But let's go back here. 13 satellites now. That's good. 13 is a good number of satellites. That's why it's not going doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. So I'm probably just going to wait around here for it to not be as windy. So this is my new necklace. This is what the videos are being recorded on now when you see a chest cam. And it's something like this. That's because it's connected to my chest. I've been wearing this also when I drive, just in case I get in any accidents. I get some good video, or I get pulled over and I got to get beat up by a cop. I got the good video in case they don't record. All the things.